What's up, y'all? This your boy, Lucha Guy. I'm gonna make this video, real quick. I'm gonna just have to say this right now. The last video, there was a copyright claim that got thrown out, which was bogus. So this time, I have to just show this picture. I cannot show any, footage. I cannot play the trailer again. I'm not even gonna play any motherfucker's voice, because it was a bogus claim that was thrown out. Now, I don't know if the studios threw it out, or the creator of the video thought I was nitpicking, but there was so many people trying to boycott this movie doing videos. So this is just the response to everybody now. This isn't just for one person. And another thing I'm gonna say is this, sorry about that. The last video had blanked out. You know, I had too many storage files. I had to clean some stuff up. So, yeah, I had to clean some stuff out of my phone. But, the guy had left off talking about Atlanta, and I actually agree with him with that. I'm tired of all these black movies always in Atlanta. Every time there's a show, like there's a lot of shows like Love and Hip Hop. The most popular is one. I know there's a lot of Love and Hip Hops, New York, California, Miami now. But the most popular one was the one with Stevie J and Jocelyn, and that's in Atlanta. There's a lot of shows on Fox with black people that's in Atlanta. I'm tired of Hollywood throwing out this idea that black people can only have fun and live a wild life in Atlanta. Like, stop. This movie would have been, I think, more realistic in Chicago. A pimp, you know, hoes, drug dealing, shootings, gangs. I mean, it would have made more sense in a setting like Chicago, definitely by far. Chicago would have been more realistic, let's be real. Every time there's some movie in Atlanta, you know, and you already know there's going to be certain characters in it, LGBT stuff. They always got to have one gay guy somewhere. No, I ain't even nothing against that. If you're gay, you're gay. But, I mean, you already know what they do with Atlanta. Every time there's time for some show or some movie, they have to throw in, you know, somebody over dramatic, just, I guess, for extra side drama. But, I don't know what's the deal with Atlanta, but Hollywood has their own idea, their own agenda for that, and it's whatever. And then another thing I want to get into real quick, because I see I'm have to go off the top of my head. I was going to be, you know, even reading comments. Well, a lot of things, the one, like, problem for a lot of people like that Black Panther with how they like represented, you know, like black people in the movie, something positive. I mean, like I said, like they can't do that forever. There's not even that many black superheroes. You know, there's Spawn coming out next year. Spawn, that movie was weird. If you remember the 1998 movie, I mean, that's definitely not going to represent good black people. Spawn had weird creatures. It's not going to do anything for anybody black. So I hope you guys don't think they're going to keep on making movies like Black Panther. You know, a lot of the superheroes, they're all white. I mean, they don't even have any Mexican superheroes. I mean, at least there is a Black Panther, and at least there is, I mean, there is other, like, we had Blade. That movie came out in 1998 as well. Like, it's not like Black Panther was the first superhero movie. They can't keep making that anyway. I mean, they do have to move on from even that at some point. But, I'm trying to, like, remember, because now I'm going to have to just going off the top of my head, oh yeah, another little issue too I want to address is a lot of people don't like the fact that of how like they think that like this is setting black people back. Like I said too, another thing that's just setting black people back that you guys want to think is you guys need to be worried about more stuff that are in the media, not just one movie. What about the way that these you know, like how they just represent like some of these like rap songs, because there's good rappers out. They don't even represent like nonsense like J. Cole. You know, he barely get radio play, but you know the type of rappers you hear on the radio that rap about fucking thoughts, doing drive-bys, selling drugs. You know, you guys need to be calling out more than just this movie. And there's been other movies in recent years that's worse than this. Look at all these love black movies that turn into some suspense thriller. 2014, we had No Good Deed. 2015, we had The Perfect Guy with Michael Ealy, Had Another Beds and shit. This year, we had Acrimony with Taraji acting a fool. I mean, those movies make it even worse for our stereotypes. Like, if you date somebody black, somebody's gonna turn into some kind of stalker, serial killer. I mean, y'all need to be calling out those movies as well. Every year, it's like they make those where somebody black is in a relationship or marriage. They get divorced or they get dumped, and then they turn into some damn psychopath stalker. I'm just saying, there's other things y'all could be calling out. I mean, not just this movie. I mean, come on. Trying to remember at the top of my head here. I mean, I was just gonna do a little response, but I mean, another thing too, it's not like this is the only black movie this year. We're gonna have Equalizer 2 with Denzel, because I noticed some people have comments about Equalizer. Now they think they're gonna be coming after that movie next. Equalizer isn't setting up anything bad for black people just because you see Denzel in it. Denzel in the first movie was more playing a role of basically a Captain Save-A-Ho. He rescued a group of he basically just took out a group of like pimps and basically rescued all the little hoes or whatever from their pimps. He took out a Russian mob. I mean, Denzel was not out of order in the movie. It didn't have anything bad to do with black people, alright? If you don't, so half of y'all probably didn't even see Equalizer. Like, stop trying to come after these black movies just because you like Black Panther. Everything can't be Black Panther. Equalizer isn't anything bad. From what I really understood, Denzel was like the only black guy in the movie. I mean, for real. And then again, there's this Purge movie come out, the first Purge. You have a black guy in it that's running around saving people. It isn't Frank Grillo like there usually is. You know, Frank Grillo, you know, it ain't that guy that was saving people in Purge Anarchy or the election year. Now they're gonna have a black guy running around saving people. So there are other movies coming out this year with black men in a leadership role. So you think they're taking one step back in Hollywood with this Superfly movie after Black Panther? Guess what? There's still other movies coming out this year with black guys playing dominant roles. Like I said, Purge, the first Purge movie. And you got Denzel in Equalizer. He's a hero in that movie. That's not nothing ghetto, even though they're shooting and cursing. He barely even did anything that was out of order. He killed people just to save people, so stop. And then we're going to have Creed 2 at the end of the year with Michael B. Jordan. If y'all love the guy in Black Panther, come on. If you've seen it first, it's a boxing movie. So, yeah, it's not like this is the only black movie that's coming out this year. So stop it, for real. And I know the guy, the original video I was going to respond to was talking a lot about Kanye West. Kanye West, y'all should not pay that guy no attention. I mean, look who he's married to. Kanye West just looks for attention. Y'all make Kanye West what he is. He's like that kid that just needs attention, that does stuff so people can respond. If people ignore Kanye, he wouldn't be doing the crazy shit he does. For real. Another thing I want to get into is the fact of, some people think that, you know, how the movie will just be one little, just a quick cash grab, just for, you know, like producers out there. I don't even know if it's that. I mean, like, okay, if they didn't throw these people in this movie, then what? What else kind of movies will we have? More superhero movies like Ant-Man? More Avengers movies? Like, come on. Now, we need something for adults. We need something for grown black folks to enjoy. I mean, come on. This movie looks interesting. If you don't want to see it, you don't got to see it. Nobody's forcing you guys to go see this. I mean, they have a lot of good black people in this movie. They got Omar from The Wire. They got the guy that played Eazy-E in Straight Outta Compton. I don't know this main actor here, this guy right here that you see. I don't really know where he came from. He could have been in other stuff. If he has, you guys can let me know down below. And there's just some more. I'm trying to remember, like, comments people was leaving about they're tired of these kind of movies. Like, can you name me how many movies we've seen in, like, even the last 10 years of pimps? Because I really want to know. I mean, if anything, this movie reminds me a mixture of Belly. Reminds me a mix of, like, some action movie that you might would see of some little, like, James Bond type movie. It reminds me of different stuff. Some people think it's like a ghetto black version of Scarface. There's different elements in this movie now. I mean, come on. It ain't like we've seen a lot of these kind of movies in recent times. If anything, Black Panther was just more of the same superhero mess. If Black Panther was not having black people in it, would it even have been a scene? And that's a big question. Because, I mean, I see Avengers was not even popular. I see nobody even talked about Avengers. Nobody even made a scene out of Avengers. Avengers didn't even blow up at the box office like Black Panther did. So do you people really care about superhero movies? Or is it just the fact that Black Panther had a guy in it that a lot of ladies liked it, and then it was just the all-black cast? Because, I mean, come on. Y'all didn't even go... Nobody even cared to even hype up Avengers like that. Wakanda, for you people that was mad about Avengers ruining Wakanda, it's like somebody being mad because Gotham got torn up in a Batman movie. It's just a place. It's just a fairy tale. It's not real. All right, trust me. I'm sure if Wakanda was real, a lot of people want to go live there, and then Wakanda wouldn't be so nice if everybody go move there. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just a place you like in a fairy tale. So stop. But in these movies, they always got to put Atlanta, and that's what that is. I mean, there's nothing we could do about it. They think Atlanta, maybe it's cheap for them to film there. Maybe it's a cheap budget for them to film these movies in that location. I mean, I don't know. I can only assume. I don't get the deal with Atlanta. Does it sound like that's a mostly? I mean, it is a mostly black population, but there's tons of black people in Chicago, tons of black people in LA, there's tons of black people in New York. There's even black people in Detroit. I mean, they always got to do all these movies in like Atlanta, like I said earlier, in these TV shows. But Atlanta ain't the only place that's popping. I thought they would have been got past that a long time ago, for real. Now, I will go see this movie. I will do a review on it now since I done got a damn copyright strike claim due to just even talking about it and giving, my response to other people. I mean, that's just ridiculous to file a copyright. But, I'm finna just wrap this up. But, okay, if y'all don't support this too, one thing is who will support our movies? Because, I mean, if they do make a Black Panther 2, that won't be till for what, the year 2020? It don't have to be then. It won't even drop next year because next year they got Spawn. And Spawn definitely ain't setting black people forward. If y'all remember the 1998 movie Spawn, that's not going to do anything. They got Jamie Foxx in it. Come on. Do you really think Jamie Foxx is going to smoke that role? No. It's not going to be a box office hit. The Spawn was weird. So there's not even no other movie coming out similar to Black Panther. But if you want to look at movies where black men are taking a leadership role and a good portrayal of black people, then you might need to even see that Purge that I'm talking about that's coming out July. And then Denzel's Equalizer. And then Michael B. Jordan, Creed 2. Those are three huge movies coming out this year with black guys in a leadership role. And the lead guy in the movie is a black man. If you guys think Superfly is such a negative stereotype of black guys that's setting us back, it's gonna have us looked upon in a bad light, and I mean I can understand where you guys coming from. I'm not defending this, trust me. I understand it. It's some more bullshit they gotta throw out there. But like I said, it's not the worst. Y'all should have been calling Boycott on these little horror / love romance movies gone wrong, like No Good Deed, The Perfect Guy, and Acrimony. Those movies are boring. This looks action-packed and good as hell. I mean, the soundtrack seems just as good as the soundtrack from Black Panther. As far as I'm concerned, the Black Panther soundtrack was done by Kendrick Lamar. This has, Future, and I know a couple of other people. So, I mean, y'all need to stop. And y'all, I mean, I really bring for the responses. Leave comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about this. And, I will review this, definitely. I definitely will review this now. Before I go, I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, it's not really, honestly, if it's setting black people back, then what was even other movies that, like, the step us back after we had a black president. Y'all all love Black Panther. I mean, how is one movie gonna set us back? I mean, it's like, how's one movie gonna really throw us back? And this movie ain't even coming out everywhere anyway. It says select theaters anyway. So, I mean, it ain't like White Neighborhoods is going to pick this up. They're going to be too busy picking up Jurassic Park and bullshit like that. I mean, what, is Jurassic Park supposed to be for black folks? Is these Star Wars movies supposed to be for black folks? Is Ant-Man supposed to be for black folks? Is that Skyscraper movie with The Rock supposed to be for black folks? I mean, come on. Stop it. Yeah. It's your boy Lucha Guy. I'm out. Peace. Later.